Welcome to Guys Talk Knives live episode number 134 and 135. Yes, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but ladies and gentlemen, we will not be on the air on Thursday. We've got to get prepped for National Knife Day. Yes, this is Guys Talk Knives live, brought to you by Smoky Mountain Knife Works, SMKW.com, the world's largest knife store. This is episode 134 and 135 combined, so that means we actually have 10 items to get through today. It's going to be a fun little show and all that. Melina is over here answering your questions, trying to relay them to me. My name is Andy, in case you forgot that, in the time that we've been away from each other over the weekend. So we're going to jump into this. We're going to do the business first. I hope you guys are all watching and tuned in. Hopefully we don't have any technical glitches today like we had last Tuesday. But last Tuesday, if you paid attention, we sent a little message that said, hey, get entered to win the Goby, the CJRB Goby, and a lot of you did it. And one of you was lucky enough to win it, and that was Ms. Dottie Ann Stucco. So Dottie Ann, you won that CJRB Goby. She was super excited to get that message this morning, and we're going to send that right to you as soon as we possibly can. So check your mail. That's coming. Congratulations to Dottie Ann Stucco again. She won that CJRB Goby, the SMKW exclusive version with the brown burlap micarta. Yes, yes, and yes. I want to remind you guys that there is something special going on right now at SMKW.com. We have a shopping spree giveaway happening right now on the site. If you go to our homepage, you'll be able to click right through to that. We have we have right at $1,000 worth of shopping sprees up for grab. First place is $500. Second place is $250, and then there are 5 third places. So 5 people will each get $50 worth of gift card to go ahead and spend at smkw.com. Now, here's the cool thing about this contest. Once you get in and you register the first time, you're going to get some options to share that in different places. You're going to get points for doing different things. You're going to get points for sharing, following us on Instagram, on YouTube. You're going to get points for doing all the things that are out there. It'll list it off for you. Take advantage of those points because each point ends up giving you more chances to win. While the drawing is random, it is completely random. We don't even handle it. A company called UpViral handles that for us. They're going to draw from random. The more points you have, the more times you are entered into the random drawing. So again, first place, $500. You're going to get a $500 credit to shop at smkw.com however you want. Second place is $250, and then there are 5 third places at $50 each. And this is all to ramp up and build the excitement towards National Knife Day. Let me pull this off the screen right here. Let me put this up. Bing, bing, right there. National Knife Day is less than a week away. It is Monday, August 24th. We will be starting at 9 a.m. We don't know how many times we're going to broadcast live during the day yet, but we are going to broadcast live at more than once, for sure, probably several times during the day. I will have a giveaway that drops every single on the half hour, every single half hour as we go. That makes no sense. So in other words, you're going to have a giveaway that drops at 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. So on the half hour, all day long, until 6:30 p.m. That's going to happen right here on SMKW. You need to follow us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram for sure to get entered to win these giveaways. We will broadcast live and show you some of these things, but I'm going to tell you right now, there are more than 80 giveaways. Yes, the number has increased. There are more than 80 giveaways, and those are now totaling over $10,000 retail. And that's not your bumped up MSRP prices. $10,000 worth of giveaways are happening. I have spent the last couple of days building graphics like you would not believe and making sure we have all of our ducks in a row. That's why I can't talk at this point. But yeah, we are in that process. Of course, we will make it a big deal at smkw.com, so stay tuned for what's going to happen on National Knife Day. We'll have special pricing that drops as well, and all of that will happen on Monday starting at 9 a.m. Eastern on National Knife Day. Question?
No question. Give love to Iowa. Mike made it through. Mike Juergens made it through just fine.
Good, Mike Juergens. You guys had some craziness out there in Iowa. A hurricane ran through Iowa this week. I'm glad you're okay. I'm glad you made it just fine. For those of you who are still struggling, man, our hearts and minds are with you. And we hope that you all recover from that and get us our soybean and corn and other great stuff that comes from Iowa. Pigs, too. Man, I cannot live without bacon. I'm just going to tell you straight away. So let's help. Let's help. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, without the bacon offering that I give to my wife, she wouldn't know that I love her. So that's how it goes. But Iowa, we hope we get you back on your feet and everything running properly and all of that. We had some shout-outs, too, that you wanted me to give to some of our ambassadors. Okay.
Talk about his remember those Rit guys? He did a good job.
Zach of Z Stuffs, Zach Stuff. He is an ambassador of ours on occasion, and he does a YouTube channel. He did some Rit dyeing. Those were on bug outs, right?
Yes.
And he did a really pretty hot pink one that was really cool. Go check out some of Zach's stuff because that was really awesome. And then Jimmy Slash is doing a lead up with National Knife Week. So if you watch Jimmy Slash on YouTube at all, he's another one of our ambassadors. He's doing some giveaways of his own leading up to National Knife Day.
I believe it's the Upswept bow trapper.
I think he has one of those out. I know he gave something else away yesterday, but yeah, he may have an Upswept bow trapper to give away.
Gordon has a question.
Okay.
Gordon asks, so do we have to do anything special to enter for the giveaways or just like all the channels? Like all of our giveaways, I assume.
Okay, so on National Knife Day, just like every other time that I ever put a giveaway out there for you, I'm going to do this really cool thing. I'm going to take words and I'm going to put them in the caption. And if you read those words on each of the giveaways, if you read them, they will tell you exactly what to do. So if you hashtag do the words, you'll get entered. That's all you got to do. I promise you, I never do a giveaway that's sly. I never do a giveaway that's hard to understand. All the words will be right there in the caption, whether it is on Facebook or it is on Instagram. All of the words will be right there. All you have to do is read them and then do them, and you will be entered. So it is basically like all of our other giveaways. Now, I will say this since she brought it up. With 80 plus giveaways, it will take us a while to choose them. And I know that you guys get all hyped up and go, who won this? Who won that? Who won this? But we've got to randomly pick off of a couple of different channels the winners for each of these giveaways. Then we've got to sort that list and then we'll make that announcement. So that's not going to come instantly, guys. It is not going to come instantly. It will probably come by the end of the week on National Knife Day week. So probably by Friday that week, but you have to give us some time to sort it through. And on the other side of that, if you do win something on National Knife Day, that's over 80 things we've got to hand pack, put all the swag in that we always do, and write some notes to you guys, and then ship that out. So that's going to take some time as well. So have a little patience. This is our high holiday of the year, National Knife Day, and we do our very best to give you as much as possible. We call on our vendors, and man, they have done a great job this year of providing all kinds of awesome things to give away, including a Microtech is out there and up for grabs. And we're going to get those out to you. You just have to have a little patience in how we announce and then how we get those to you, because there's a lot of them. There's a ton of them. What else? Any other questions?
There actually is.
Okay.
Tobias said, called us out on the open tag that's going on, the knife that defines me.
What?
There's an open tag going on YouTube.
Okay.
About the knife that defines you. What knife defines you and why?
For right now, the knife that defines me is the first knife we're going to talk about. Let me get this thing off the screen. Imagine that. There's a fruit fly that's trying to kill me here. It's fruit fly season. It is on me. No, I would say that this is probably one of my favorite designs I've ever done. I tried to get through it for every year, and you guys liked it. It is the Upswept Bow Trapper. It's my own original design for Rough Ryder. This is based on the original bow trapper that I also created for Rough Ryder, and to me, this has all the things that I love. It has a classic look. It has that sexy swerve to it. It has the upswept blade. It has a Scandi grind. It has all of the things that I love. So I think that this knife, well, because it came out of my head, defines me quite well. I don't know. I don't know that a knife defines a person. I think we choose knives that fit our lives. And so that might be a way to define yourself through a knife. But I also think that knives in general are the same as jewelry to a lot of people. I think that knives, while they are utilitarian, a lot of times we choose knives on eye appeal. And because most of us aren't heavy cutting every single day, it's like picking out a great watch. You pick out a nice knife, you throw it in your pocket. It's there if you need it, but it's more like pocket candy. It's more like jewelry than it is like a utility device. Though it is a perfect utility device, it is like jewelry for most of us out there. We're picking it like we pick a watch to go on our arm. What else? Anything else?
Work knife.
We'll talk about the work knife in a minute. We'll go back to that. I want to tell you guys, and I know you're going to sob over this. We sold out last night of this at 10 o'clock. It took all of 6 days to sell 600 of these. That's the shipment that we got on this first round. I will tell you that we have already ordered another round of this, and we are getting a sample in a new handle material as well, and that might be in the mix as well. So patience, you'll have to have it. But let's talk about this knife because I really didn't get into it last week on the show. And this one will be back in stock at some point. This is the RR2176. It is the Rough Ryder Upswept Bow Trapper. That is a 3-inch upswept or trailing point T10 carbon steel blade. I know I hadn't mentioned that last time. I know that our notes may have been wrong on it before, but we verified with the factory. We patinaed one of these to see, and this is T10 carbon steel in that blade. It has the faux Scandi grind. It has the edge that's there. It is 1/16 of an inch thick. This is a traditional slip joint. Those are stainless steel bolsters that are brushed. That is black micarta handles on the handles, and then it has these gorgeous red G10 underliners. The pins are nickel silver. The bomb shield is nickel silver. The brass, and that is a brass tube, lanyard tube, right in the end. This thing is 3.875 inches closed. It is smaller than a standard trapper. It is definitely smaller than a standard trapper. Standard trapper is 4 1/8, and that is what the real bow trapper is, 4 1/8. This is 3.875 inches closed, and it weighs only 2.56 ounces. This is the Rough Ryder Upswept Bow Trapper. We will have more of these in, so I will tell you, if you go on to the link that's on this episode and you want to get notified when these come back in stock because you didn't get one on the first round or you just want more for gifts, put your email in the Notify Me Now field that is on the product page for this knife, and you'll get hit with an email instantly when these come back in stock, and they will be back in stock. Excuse me. Questions, comments, thoughts, concerns?
Donnie said hi.
Hi, Donnie. They asked about the work knife, right?
Well, they also asked when we reorder that, are we getting a new handle material?
Yeah, we're trying. We're going to look at some samples, and I don't want to give away what that is yet. The handle material we're trying to still make it micarta, but it may be something different than this. We will also be getting exactly this. When you sell a knife, I honestly think this is, and to my recollection, is the best-selling, fastest-selling Rough Ryder pattern of all time. 6 days, 600 of these went out the door. So we're going to make sure we get more of these to sell that are just like this, and then we're going to try to look at doing something different and offering that as well in this same exact pattern. The work knife, we don't know when it's coming back in. We have had that order out. I've just asked again when we might see that secondary hand material. It's not coming in the black anymore. It's not going to. It is not coming back. We might reintroduce it into some other part of the Rough Ryder part, but we do have an order out there that we are waiting on that is that same work knife with a different handle material. So keep your eyes peeled. We'll see when that comes in. I asked about it again this morning. Hi, Nick. This knife's only $12.99, by the way, and a lot of you out there buying 6 or 7. Holy cow! I know Christmas is going to be good for a lot of you folks out there because your nephews, nieces, aunts, and uncles are going to be super happy with their Upswept Bow Trapper. What else? Anything?
Not that I can see right on.
You just had a full-on like sling blade look to you. You're rubbing the hand and I don't. Alrighty then. I think it's got some French fried potatoes. Let's jump into the second knife. If you don't know, we started a custom shop at smkw.com, and what we're doing is taking popular models of knives, and we are pre-installing new handles on different knives. We've done some ZTs, we've done some Spydercos, and I want to show you a Spyderco today. This in my hand right here is a Paramilitary 2. It happens to have the black blade and solid copper scales on it. If you don't know, a Para 2 features a CPM S30V stainless steel blade, and this one has the black DLC finish. It is 0.14 inches thick right there. Does have some nice jimping right on the thumb ramp. Of course, it is a manual opener, and it does have the trademark round hole, the Spidey hole from Spyderco. The Para 2 is a compression lock, so you can drop it closed just like this. Ooh, I bounced it. Right there, like that. It drops closed. Even with the new scales, it has dropped closed. Once it's closed, this thing is 4.8 inches. Okay, that's the front. That is the back. You can flick this thing pretty darn easy. I like the Para 2 for that reason right there. I think the compression locks flick way better than anything else. These are solid copper handle scales that we have installed. You do get the original handle scales as well. And notice that they did not lose the 4-position pocket clip on this. So you can go up, down, left, or right, your choice on the Para 2 and with these copper handle scales. I will tell you that this Para 2 went from being light to being 7.02 ounces because those are solid copper scales on this thing. You'll get your original scales too. This bad boy in my hand right here is $189.99 at smkw.com. Is over in the custom shop. There's also a link in the caption of this video. If you go to that link, you'll find this copper version of this Para 2. I think they have them in titanium and bronze as well.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah. So that ends up nice. It is just a cool way to dress up a popular knife, and this is a Para 2, $189.99 with the original scales and these pre-installed solid copper scales right there. I like this thing. I think
how much does it weigh?
how much? 7.02 ounces. Oh, almost did it. Got my finger in the way. Let's see. Can I do it? Oh, I did the Spidey flick. I'm terrible at that, guys. I'm going to spend like the winter working on Spidey flicking things. But that's that right there. The Para 2 black with the copper scales. We also have the satin finish ones in the custom shop at smkw.com. That is knife number 2 on the list. Moving along, yes.
They want to know if we're going to have more bug out with brass scales and if we're ever going to do a shaman.
The shaman's hard to come by, and I don't know on that one. Every time we order any shaman at all, they say, yeah, we'll get that to you, and then they get us less. So, I don't know about the shaman. Yes, there will be more of the bug outs, and I'll put that into our custom shop guy's ear so that he knows to do that. And what was it? The brass? The brass and the bug out. Yeah, so we'll do that, and I'll drop that little hint into somebody's ear. I want to show you a knife now that was designed by Brian Will Hoyt. Halloween is coming, believe it or not. Yes, I know it is August. We are nearing the end of August. September will be upon us in a heartbeat, and Halloween is coming. So we already have our classic SD Happy Halloween knife. Good Lord, I can't talk at this point. But this is the SMKW exclusive Happy Halloween knife, the classic SD from Victorinox. It is a Swiss Army knife. Look at the cute little pumpkins on the front. When you flip this thing over, you've got Happy Halloween on the back with the fall leaves and the smkw.com block logo on the end right there. This is a classic SD, guys. It is your standard classic SD with exclusive handles, which means it's 2.07 inches. I'm sorry. It closes down to 2.25 inches. Got the spear point blade. You got a little screwdriver, a nail file, scissors, toothpick, and tweezers. This is the perfect keychain knife for anybody. And all of these exclusives are always collector's pieces. And this is the Halloween classic SD exclusively at smkw.com. It's $16.99. So this knife is only $16.99, and you can only get it from us. It's just fun. I think that is a fun knife. Go throw one of these in your cart and have it in your pocket by Halloween. Let's move right along. Moving right along, I'm going to show you a new brand that has just come on the site, and it is a brand called Kansept. Kansept. And this knife right here in my hand is called the Spirit. These knives are very, very well made. Kansept, if I'm not mistaken, they were some folks that worked with a high-end brand and left, and then they developed their own brand to make high-end knives. And so that's what you're going to get right here when you're talking about something like this Spirit in my hand. That is a 3.5-inch CPM S35 VN stainless steel Wharncliffe blade. I swear sometimes people are confused about what a Wharncliffe blade is. That looks like a sheep's foot to me. And that is a black stonewash finish. I like the cutouts along the top, the extra wide jimping along the Spirit. It is 0.16 inches thick, so it is nice and thick on that S35 VN blade. Let's see. It is a manual flipper, and it does have ceramic ball bearings, which makes the opening super smooth on this thing. The handle is anodized titanium, and these are kind of teal looking. This is teal titanium. We have some Spirits that are in different colors, but as teal titanium on it. It is a frame lock, and it does have the ambidextrous tip-up pocket clip and a really nice spacer lanyard hole. Look at that thing right there. Really, really nice on that. It does close down to 4.75 inches. It looks like that closed on the front. Look how pretty that titanium is. It almost has like a, I don't know, it almost has like a Boba Fett kind of feel to it. And there's the back with it closed with the ceramic ball bearings. It opens up super easy, always right there. And that opens up to 8.25 inches overall, making this a full-size knife. And since it is as thick as it is 4.88 ounces. It weighs 4.88 ounces. Now, this is $198 at smkw.com. Now, I saw a hand go up. Do you have a question?
Yes. One, we think it's Concept.
Concept? Like the Wrath of Concept?
Yeah.
Well, where's the H? I'm going to call it Kansept.
And then John C. Powell had a question. Will there be a Rough Rider Halloween knife this year like there was?
I don't know. I do not know. I can ask and see if there's going to be a Rough Rider Halloween knife or not. This is the Concept or Kansept. I kind of like Kansept better, because then the spelling of con just makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Make it different.
Whatever.
I get it.
I get it too. But this is the Kansept Spirit Teal Titanium at $198. You can find this and a bunch of other new knives from Kansept at smkw.com. Cool. Any other questions about that knife?
Nope.
Okay, let's move right along then. We are going through knife number 5 on this. The next knife up, if you are looking for a small knife to stick in your pocket, cut boxes open, and do the things you need to do, this is a knife from Kaiser. This is, I almost got my finger right there, this is the Contrail. There we go. This is a little bitty fat booger of a knife in my hand right here. The good news is it's only $59. It has a 2.07 inch 154 cm stainless steel sheep's foot blade with a satin finish. It is 0.11 inches thick, so that's almost an eighth of an inch thick. It has the ambidextrous thumb studs, so it is a thumb stud opener, a manual opener, and then it does have, I believe that has washer bearings in it. Maybe. I don't have that listed here. The opening was pretty darn smooth on it. The handles are black G10. They have the stainless steel liners. It does have the tip-up pocket clip, which is removable, but it is not reversible on this. Closes down. It's a liner lock. It closes down to just 3.2 inches. And then when you open this thing back up, it is 5.27 inches overall. So you're looking at a very small footprint inside your pocket. And when you open this thing back up, let's see if I can get it. It does right there. Hold on one second. Does right there. It is 5.27 inches overall and weighs just 3.14 ounces.
It also comes in denim blue and OD green.
Yes, it does come in denim blue and OD and natural G10, right?
Wait, yeah. Hang on, I had it.
She had it up.
No, it's black, denim blue, and green.
Black, denim, blue, and green, and it is a Lundquist design. I'm getting used to this thumb stud now. It flicks open really easy with that thumb stud. I'm going to bet that is ball bearings in there, not washers. But it feels pretty good. At least to me, and that's a $59 knife from Kaiser with some really nice steel. 154 cm, some nice steel, nice jimping right here on the top. Nice and sharp. Really nice and sharp. I like that fat blade. Wow, that's pretty cool. $59 from Kaiser right there. That is the Contrail. You're looking for something just to throw in your pocket for your average walking around, doing your normal cutting on a day. This is a good little knife to do that with. That is the Kaiser Contrail. Any other questions, comments, thoughts, concerns?
What's your stance on lanyards?
I don't use lanyards. I don't have anything against them. I think sometimes when it's a smaller knife, a lanyard helps you hang on to it a little bit better, especially a fancy little braided lanyard helps you hold on to a knife. But again, it's part of that whole, it's pocket jewelry. Some people like leather banded watches. Some people like metal banded watches. It is a decoration for your knife. Do what?
You prefer metal banded?
I do prefer metal banded.
You're wearing your blue one.
I am wearing my blue one. I'm a watch hoe. I don't know if you guys know this or not. I am a watch hoe, and that is one of the Christmas presents that I love to get. It's also one she knows I'm going to love, not a maroon shirt. So, just saying. Just saying.
Not that he's bitter. You go with them maroon wardrobe.
She cussed on the show. I heard it. I'm going to get her fired now. Let's see.
They didn't.
Let's see. We're halfway through the show. Store your questions up. Ask them then. We're brought to you by Smoky Mountain Knife Works, SMKW.com, the world's largest knife store. I did not mention at the beginning, we are open in Sevierville. We are open Sunday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. We are open Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Come see us if you're in town. The store is open and running. Visit. If you've never come, it's an amazing place. 108,000 square feet of showroom space with everything you can think of. All kinds of knives, swords, outdoor equipment, outdoor gear, apparel, boots, kitchenware, ammunition. Our sister store, Smoky Mountain Guns and Ammo, is right inside the store, so you can check out some guns while you're there. If you like that sort of thing, jump on that while you're in the store. If you've never been to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, the actual retail store, make it a priority in your life. Come do it at least once. You need to see it. There are museum quality mounts on all the walls. There are museum quality collector's pieces on all the walls as well. So you might see an order from Sheffield, England from 1895. You might see a prison shank collection that's actually been pulled out of some warden's office that is mounted on the wall. You can spend hours and hours just roaming around the whole edge of this store checking all kinds of things out at Smoky Mountain Knife Works. So come visit us at some point. We're right off of Interstate 40, exit 407, about 3 miles up the interstate. About 3 miles up the highway. You will see a big blue roof on your right when you come off of that interstate. Go to that. You cannot miss it. That is Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Come see us there. Any other questions as we move forward?
Michael Cox from their website. Concept is the deformation of the meanings and pronunciation of concept. So you lose.
I'm still going to call it concept, and there's nothing you can do about it.
There's an L in salmon.
That's right. Let's jump into the next second half to the show, and I have another concept to show you in this show as well. We're going to start off with a small fixed blade. I haven't had a fixed blade on in a while, and this is one that caught my eye. It is from Cold Steel, and when I say small, this is what I mean. This is the Pendleton Mini Hunter from Cold Steel. This knife has a 3-inch VG1 stainless steel drop point blade with a satin finish, and it has the Crayex handle. Now, if you don't know what this Crayex is, this is cradling a full tang constructed knife, and it is hard on the inside, rubberized on the outside, and it gives it a real nice firm grip without being slippy. It doesn't feel rubbery or sticky in your hand, but it is a nice, strong handle material, but also provides a really, really nice grip. Again, this is a full tang knife. I know you cannot see the end of the tang. It does not pop out, but this is a full tang knife inside of a Crayex handle. It is 0.12 inches thick, so it is a solid 1/8 of an inch thick. It is 6.25 inches overall, and it weighs only 2 ounces. And this thing comes with the Securex sheath. So you're going to have those extra little Kydex mounting holes, and then you're going to have a dangler portion here as well. Keep it nice and secure. To me, this is the kind of knife that you could put on your hip and carry around all the time because it is not huge. It feels great in hand, and you could just use this thing. And you're talking about a knife that is only $34. It's $33.99 at smkw.com. I really like this thing. This is just a scaled-down version of the Pendleton Hunter. And it is the Pendleton Mini Hunter from Cold Steel. Again, $33.99 at smkw.com. Just a great little everyday fixed blade from Cold Steel, and a decent steel. You've got VG1 steel in this, especially at $33. And Cold Steel knows how to sharpen. That is for sure. That is for sure. They do that pretty well. Nice. $33.99, guys. What do you think of this one? They like it. I like it too. You can't beat that price, and you know it's Cold Steel, so if you need to stab a meat shoe, you can probably do it with that too.
What's your favorite watch?
What's my favorite watch? I'm into Fossil watches. I can just tell you right now, I am into Fossil watches because I cannot afford really expensive watches.
I've already told him I don't love you $10,000.
No. I don't trust myself to wear a $10,000 watch. So.
Andy, I think you should design us a GTK knife package that comes with a green hat, and the knife has a caricature of you and me in the middle, the cat knocking a laptop off.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, we'll get right on that, guys. Talk Knives package set.
Is that a hollow grind on the Kaiser?
On the Kaiser. I don't have it written down.
Can you tell?
It looks like, I don't know.
Like a flat to me.
It looks like a flat grind. Yes, you're right.
That's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong.
Could be wrong. We'll look into it. I don't know, and I'm not going to tell you wrong just because I don't have the information in front of me.
Can we move National Knife Day to Wednesday?
Why would we want to move National Knife Day to Wednesday?
Jared can't have that day off.
I'm sorry, Jared. Jared still holds his title, by the way. He has picked it back up and held it for 2 weeks. So.
Jason Brown is the one.
Oh, Jason Brown. I'm sorry, not Jared. Well, you need to use names.
I said Jared, not Jason.
Sorry. Gosh, she's mean. She's mean, and I have to live with her. Lord have mercy. Let's jump on and look at the next one, because it's the Bull Mastiff from Civivi. This is a big cleaver knife from Civivi. This is the Civivi Bull Mastiff. You are talking about 3.83 inches of 9CR18 MOV stainless steel in that cleaver blade. It does have the stonewash finish. It does have a great little fuller right there that runs all the way through the end of the knife. And when I say big, it is 0.16 inches thick. So this is a thick little cleaver blade from Civivi in the Bull Mastiff. It is a manual flipper. It does have ceramic ball bearings, so the action is excellent. Get the cat hair off of this. For a big knife, it just moves. I'm impressed with it. It just moves on out there. These are blue G10 handles. It is a liner lock. It does have the stainless steel liners on there. It does have a nice little lanyard hole right there. There's the liner lock and the steel liners on this thing. And then it does have the ambidextrous deep carry tip-up pocket clip on this particular knife. When you close it down, it is still a big boy knife. It is 5.23 inches closed. 5.23 inches, so almost 5 1/4 closed. It's got a pretty wide stance, so you're going to feel this thing when it's in your pocket, but it is meant to be that. It is meant to be a big knife, and there is a mini version of this as well. When you open it up, it opens all the way to 9.06 inches because 9 inches was not enough. You needed 6/100ths of an inch just to make sure that it was big enough. This knife is only $56.75. at smkw.com. Again, you're talking about a 9CR18 MOV stainless steel blade. You're talking about a full-size EDC with a big fat cleaver blade right there from Civivi, which is We Knives' budget-friendly line. And this thing is only $56.75 at smkw.com. I think this is a fun, funky knife. I think for me, the mini Bull Mastiff might be better. It's just a smaller version of this exact same knife. Those are available over at SMKW as well. Type in Mastiff, Mastiff. You'll find all of these. And there's a couple of different colors and a couple of different sizes of the Civivi Bull Mastiff, a mini and a full size. Questions?
Is there an SMKW hotel where we can just camp out in the store for a week?
Is an SMKW? There's a couple hotels that are less than 3 minutes away. There are a couple hotels right up on the hill that are from us that you could come and stay for a week and just literally, you could probably walk if you wanted to. Not that you want to, but you could probably walk from those hotels. Probably get a shuttle service from those hotels, if I had to guess, that would take you to Smoky Mountain Knife Works. What else? We've got 3 more knives to get through.
We're getting there. Keep going.
Okay, so we're going to show another Kaiser right now. This is a knife I've thought about putting on the show forever, and this is a flashbang. It speaks its name as you open it. Boom, flashbang. It is super fast. It is super slim. It is an affordable version of this knife. You're talking about $68 here on this knife. This is a 3-inch N690 stainless steel drop point blade. I would argue that almost looks like a clip to me, but there's no real cut right here. It kind of just slopes down. So to me, it is a 3-inch. It's a drop point blade listed. I think it's almost a clip for sure. It does have the satin finish on the N690. It is under 1/8. It is 0.11 inches thick. It is a manual flipper. And it does have OD green G10 handles. These are pretty though. Look how those look. I don't know. They look very fabric-y. Almost like wood grain practically, maybe. Satin finish kind of thing on it. I like it a lot. It is a liner lock, and it does have the removable but not ambidextrous tip-up pocket clip on it. It closes down to 4.28 inches. This is what it looks like closed. That is the front. It is a nice slim. This is the back. Very slim. I like this wide pocket clip too. I think that's pretty darn nice right there. And then when it is open, this thing is 7.28 inches overall, and it weighs only 2.84 ounces. This knife is called the Flashbang. It is $68 at smkw.com. Look at that funky blade right there. It is fast. Flashbang is right. They named this thing right. The blade is super fast right there. $68 at smkw.com for the Kaiser Flashbang in green. And I think we have a flashbang in black as well. I'm not positive on that. We might actually have tan too. But I know that there are other colors in this flashbang as well. Flashbang right there. What else?
Apparently, Big Red EDC is going to have some giveaways for National Knife Day.
Nice. Big Red EDC. If you watch his channel, make sure you do. He's going to have some giveaways apparently too for National Knife Week or National Knife Day or something like that. I hope everybody gets out there and celebrates it. You know, when we started really getting into this about 4 years ago, it was kind of a holiday. It was kind of a thing. And some people were trying to do some things, and they were like, we had meetings and said, no, we're going to own this holiday. It's going to happen. This needs to be the knife world's high holiday. It is literally a real thing, National Knife Day. And so every year we try to get bigger and better with what is happening. Who knows if we can sustain that, but at least for the last couple of years, guys, if you've been around and tuned in, you know we go whole hog on August 24th, National Knife Day, no matter what day it falls on during the week. So tune in for us on Monday, August 24th. Pay attention. There's going to be lots of awesome stuff that happens. Again, this is the Flashbang, and this particular knife is $68 at smkw.com. 2 more to go. Next up, we have a Concept Warrior. Kansept. I can't spell concept. Concept Warrior. I I like this one better than the other one. This one speaks to me on a whole bunch of different levels. I think it's just very different looking for moderns that are out there. This is called the Warrior, and this particular model has a 3.46 inch CPM S35VN stainless steel Tanto blade with a stonewash finish. It is 0.15 inches thick again, so it's nice and thick. Check out the dual thumb studs there. So this is ambidextrous thumb stud opening with ceramic ball bearings. On the front lead of this, you have titanium bolsters. Sitting on top of that titanium frame is green canvas micarta, which I think is just stinking gorgeous. It is a frame lock. You can see that, how that's sitting. See how the titanium frame goes under the whole thing, and then the micarta sits on top? It does have the frame lock, and then I think this is neat here with the frame lock going underneath that scale, that micarta scale on this particular knife. It does have an ambidextrous titanium tip-up pocket clip, and then it does have the integrated spacer as well with the nice lanyard hole. You can see that right there on the back. When you close this thing down, it closes down to 4.56 inches. 4.56 inches closed, but look how slim that is. It's going to feel good in your pocket. That was the front. Here is the back on this knife. 4.56 inches, so roughly 4.6 inches. And then with that thumb stud, you can really get it moving with those ball bearings. And this thing is, I don't have a full length on it. Oh yeah, I do. I'm sorry. It's 8.8 inches overall, and then it is 3.81 ounces. So that's pretty light for an 8-inch knife. But I like this Concept Warrior. It is $175 at SMKW.com, but that's a decent price for S35VN, titanium, and all the things and all the features here, ceramic ball bearings in this particular knife. Like we said, this is a brand new brand we're carrying at SMKW, and this brand is made by some folks who wanted to keep doing some high-end things and left another company to make that happen. Concept. Go check them out. Kansept. And check those out on smkw.com.
Do they make that with a drop point blade?
I don't think they do. They might, but look how sharp that is. Good Lord.
It's the Warrior.
It's the Warrior. Yes, I am the Warrior.
Yes.
Do they make it a drop point?
Yes.
They do make it in a drop point. That thing is nice and sharp. If I can find a edge of the paper.
It was just like that, except with a drop point.
Just like this, except a drop point. It's nice. Very, very nice knives from Concept. Or Cancept, as I fondly like to call them.
They're still going on about that.
I'm sure they are.
So questions.
You will only be penalized on National Knife Day.
No, you won't.
She's writing demerits down. You don't know, but that's what she does. If you have the green star by your name, you're good. Gold star means you're excellent. We will not talk about the red stars.
Joseph asked, what time will we start the live stream on National Knife Day? He has to work at 2:30.
Okay, so we'll probably go live to launch the day at 9 a.m. That will be the first one. I am not counting on, at this point, because the way we have to do this from the home studio, I am not counting on doing these every hour on the hour. So we will let you know at the end of a one live stream when the next one will be. If you'll just turn on notifications on YouTube and subscribe to the channel, it will bling your phone and you'll know we're coming on live. It just will. You'll get the information that you need. It will come right to you. You won't have to pay attention. All you have to do is click right through to see the live as it comes through. That's if you follow us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell. You'll get all the information that you need that way.
That Concept Warrior just showed, it doesn't have an integral backspacer, does it?
It does.
It's one piece?
Do what?
It's one piece?
The backspacer is not part of the frame.
Okay, so
It has an integral look. So when we say this, we say a couple of different things. So integral can mean that the handle is all one piece. What this has an integral is a lanyard hole backspacer. Look.
So the lanyard hole is
The lanyard hole is integral to the back spacer. It is not separate.
Okay.
Right? There you go. Integral.
And then the next question was Blade Ogre, who's his first time watching, so say hi.
First time watcher for long time watcher.
Blade Ogre, say hi.
Hi, what was his name?
Blade Ogre.
Blade Ogre. Did your mother give you that name? Because that probably looks funny on the Blade Ogre.
There's going to be a big sale on National Knife Day.
I would probably count on it. Just saying. There's probably going to be a special offer and other things that come up on National Knife Day. You guys know I don't leak sale information.
He's the first, but it's his first time watching.
I know. But don't blame him. Everybody asks at least once. I don't leak sale information. So, but you know, it is a great holiday, and everybody, if you've watched before or been part of our National Knife Day celebration, you know we do big things. So, Monday, probably going to see some big things. Anything else before I do the last knife?
No.
Last knife of the day is another Civivi, and it is a Civivi Dogma. This is a funky, pretty little Civivi knife. It is only $47.75. You're looking at a 3.46-inch D2 tool steel clip point blade with a satin finish and a thumb hole. It is a manual flipper that is 0.125 inches thick, so that is an eighth of an inch thick. It is a liner lock, and it does have ceramic ball bearings. So the action is excellent. It has a little faux jigging on that G10 handle. This is the gray version. There's another version out there. And it also has the integral lanyard hole to the back spacer right there. So the back spacer forms the lanyard hole that is then attached to the steel liners that the G10 rests upon. And then you have a removable and reversible tip-up pocket clip. So this is an ambidextrous tip-up pocket clip. It does close down to 4.24 inches closed, and it's a nice medium-size slim ride EDC in your pocket. That is the front. This is the back. And I have not tried the thumb hole yet, but these Civivis usually work pretty... Oh, yep, there it was. Let's see if I can do it back here where you can see. They do work well. They have managed to put them in the right spot. If you dig your thumbnail down into there and then give it a Fonzie flip, you're going to get there. So 4.24 inches closed, 7.7 inches overall. Weighs only 3.23 ounces. Again, that is the Civivi Dogma, and it is $47.75 at smkw.com. I like this knife a lot. Of course, you guys know how much I like sleek knives. I think this one's super sleek and pretty. I like that blade shape. I like when a clip point has what is almost a curve like that. It's the old Bowie curve. You see it? That to me is pretty. It almost makes this an upswept. It's not really, but it's a nice clip out. It's a nice curve in here, and I really do like that in a knife. I have not played with these to see how sharp the Civivis are. Oh, that's pretty nice. That's nice, especially for what? I almost cut my notes up. $47.75 from smkw.com. Questions? Comments?
Yes, there are questions.
Okay.
Where did it go? Any updates on the online case event?
No updates yet. We have planning meetings that are happening right now. That event is happening September 30th. Mark your calendar. So September 30th, it happens at night. Probably around 7 o'clock. But I will let you know far enough in advance that you can make plans to attend the case event and what all is going to happen there.
Will they be able to use Sezzle on National Knife Day?
Yes. You can use Sezzle anytime your order goes over $100. Anytime your order goes over your total order goes over $100, you're able to use Sezzle. If you're not familiar with what Sezzle is, it breaks your payment down into 4 easy installments over a 6-week period. And so you pay 25% up front. We go ahead and send you your knife. Sezzle deals with the rest. They're going to charge you the next 25%, the next 25%, the next 25%, how you signed up to do that through Sezzle. If you do it by the book, if you do it and pay on time, the way it tells you to do it, there is no fee and there's no interest. There's no penalty. If you just do it the way Sezzle wants you to do it. I don't know what the fees are or the penalties are if you don't do it, but It's like somebody giving you an extra little bit to pay on something over time. It is not like layaway. Once you do Sezzle and it is approved and you start the process, we send you your knife. Then it is up to Sezzle to get the rest of your money. What else?
If you had $20 for a knife, what would you buy?
$20 for a knife. What would I buy? Well,
Rough Rider, hands down.
do what?
Rough Rider.
Oh, and that's what I was going to say. I was going to say I would go over to the Rough Rider counter and start looking around just to see what I wanted. And I probably, if I were savvy enough, could pick up 2 for $20. What else?
I think I got them all.
I got them all. Guys, we are brought to you by Smoky Mountain Knife Works, SMKW.com, the world's largest knife store. If you're not following us on Facebook, make sure you are. There's a CEO that is up for grabs right now on there and on YouTube. Today is the last day to get entered to win that CEO. You can do that on Facebook and on YouTube. That's 2 separate giveaways. I had somebody ask yesterday. It is 2 separate giveaways. 2 CEOs are going out, so savvy person would get in and enter in both places. If you are on YouTube with us, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, tell your friends about it. You'll get notified on your phone when we drop new video like these that happen every Tuesday and Thursday, and all the other videos that we drop as well. Follow us on Instagram. It's a great way to get story links and swipe up to different specific things. Melina's very pretty pictures end up there, her setup shots. If you've not seen those come across, have a look at them. They are beautiful. They too sometimes go to Facebook as well, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So those pretty pictures where they're setup shots, those are hers, and she's doing a fantastic job with that. What else?
Do you have any Benchmades in your collection?
I do. I have a Benchmade that was given to me by Jimmy Slash. It is the Grizzly
It's the Grizzly River.
Grizzly River. Yeah.
There's a cooking.
Yeah. It's the wooden handled. It very much reminds me. This knife reminded me of it, except it has the wooden handle with the nice bolster on it as well. So I do have at least one Benchmade. It is the only Benchmade that I own. What else? We are almost an hour into this show.
Nope, nothing good right now.
Okay. Guys, we're going to wrap this up. I have to come up with a giveaway. It'll be the last giveaway. But let me remind you this, too. So there's no show on Thursday. We're not doing a show. We put 134 and 135 together so that we can prep and get ready for National Knife Day. So Thursday, I'm sorry about you. You're going to have to find something else to do at noon. We will not be on the air this Thursday at noon. So be aware of that. We will come back Monday for National Knife Day, and then we will not have shows the rest of next week. Believe me, you're going to be sick and tired of us by the time Monday ends, but we will come back the week after that and get right back into doing shows the normal way. What should I give away?
They have made calls for the Spyderco.
For the Spyderco? I cannot give away the Spyderco. Cannot give away the
I
Spyderco.
suggest, because I don't want to put that back in the package,
The Halloween knife?
Halloween, there was another one I was going to suggest.
What was the other one you're going to suggest?
I don't know.
I'm showing them off to the side.
The Halloween and...
Oh, let's go mini Jason with it. So we're just gonna go Halloween themed. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna give away a fixed blade, tiny fixed blade, and a tiny Halloween knife. And they're gonna be in the same thing. They're gonna go to the same person. So we're gonna give away the Pendleton, and we're gonna give away the Halloween thing. What I want you to do is tell me what you are looking forward to most on National Knife Day. What are you looking forward to most on National Knife Day? And that will get you entered to win the Pendleton Mini Hunter from Cold Steel, which is this bad boy, as well as the collectible Halloween knife, Victorinox Classic SD. So tell me what you're most looking forward to on National Knife Day, which is Monday. Make that a comment on this video on Facebook. Do it on the video. If you're on YouTube right now watching live, don't do it as the live comments. Do it as a comment afterwards on the video so that we can find you and get in touch with you if you do win. Anything else?
How can you get your military discount when ordering online?
You can't. And we don't do the military discount online because we have no way to verify it. We do a military discount in store because they can verify your military ID. But we just don't have the capability to do that in the store and no way to verify on that.
So we should be good.
Okay. So we're going to wrap this up. Melina has been kind enough to answer all of your questions. My name is Andy. I am the creative director of online one of those things. I do the creative crud online for Smoky Mountain Knife Works, and I'm a special product designer. I'm also host of this show twice a week. So, guys, join us on Monday for National Knife Day. This has been another episode of Guys Talk Knives Live. We will catch you Monday, bright and early, 9 a.m. Come see us. Bye, guys.